Hey, hey, hey. It's Filter Free Friday, y'all. Listen, I am so glad you're here. I made what might be considered a really bad choice this week, um, but I know why I did it. So, those of you who watched or were there for my one woman comedy show this year for my birthday, thank you again for coming. It is, I think today marks the end of Leo season. And I did get that video put up on YouTube. So if you go to Dr. Nicole Price to my channel, you'll see it there as one of the most recent videos that's on. But the entire theme was about the way that I ignore red flags in my personal relationships. But the truth is that some people probably think I ignore red flags in general, and this week was no different. I'm sitting in the garage, and I'm not normally in the garage, and a young woman walks by, and I can't see her because I don't have my glasses on. I don't know if you know that I really can't see that well, but I could feel her, and I don't know how to explain that, but I could feel her. And in feeling her, I could feel that something was wrong. And so I go down my driveway, and I have to yell her away because she's across the street by now. And I ask her, "Are you okay?" And she says she's not. And she starts walking towards me, and I can see that she's bleeding. I can see that there's blood all over her shirt. Anyway, I invite her in. And right there, I know that most people would say, sis, you're tripping. And then I first things first, right? Let's get you cleaned up, make sure you are okay. Second thing, second, are you hungry? Um, Tired? Like, what do you need? She doesn't have a phone, so get her something to eat after she gets cleaned up. I think another thing that's kind of fascinating about this story is when I go to get her a shirt that's clean. The first one I pick up is from Small Changes, Big Shifts, or Dr. Michelle Robin, if you know her. And it says, "Be good to people." I love that shirt. And I don't want to give it to the woman who's struggling, so I put it back. Then the next shirt I pick up, and my t shirts are all kind of randomly in the drawer in rainbow order, but you can't really see what they say. So I'm trying to get a black shirt. I don't know why. But the second one I pick up is Spirituality Adventures from Pastor Fred Heron. And I don't want to give up that shirt because it marked the time I was on his podcast. Now, this is all happening in rapid succession. It's not taking a long time. I tell you, my very favorite shirt is the very next one I pick up, and it's the one from Church of the Resurrection's kindness campaign. I think that's what they call it every year. So they have a theme. But 2 years ago, the theme was "Be just, be kind, be humble." And I still have the sign outside, even though it violates the HOA rules. And this is that shirt. But this is the third shirt. So I'm just going with it. But it is Dr. Michelle Robin, one of the kindest people I know, gave it to me. Pastor Fred Heron, one of the kindest preachers I know, gave it to me. Third shirt is from Pastor Adam Hamilton, and I find him to be an incredibly kind man. He wrote the foreword, or I'm sorry, wrote a testimony for Spark the Heart, and now he's running for U.S. Senate, regardless if you like him or not. But anyway, I go with that shirt. But these are, like, to me, three signs. And then I give her the shirt. We go get something to eat, and I'm telling this story at the Casual Animal Brewing Company because the title was "The Holy Educated Motherfucker: How Midwest Nice is Getting in Our Way," or something like that. And I'm sharing tips and tricks for how to overcome what's Midwest Nice. I did an interview on KCUR Wednesday morning. If you want to go check it out, like what the title was about. But anyway, I'm telling this story because I'm explaining how my discernment told me I was okay, but my spirit would not let me. First of all, it is not common for a young person to be walking through my neighborhood. She looks like a teenager. Later, I learned she's not. Um, Second of all, she's a black young woman, which is also not as common in my neighborhood to be walking down the street. Third, she is drop dead gorgeous. It's nighttime. It's about to get dark. Her plan is she's going to the McDonald's that's 2.5 miles down the road. She's going to wait there till they close. And then once they close, her cousin is going to come and get her. Her cousin doesn't get off till like 7 in the morning. I mean, this story is just like, I can't leave this girl out here. Like, my spirit just won't let me. My values won't let me. So I'm telling this story last night. I don't even know why I told it. It's not even all that relevant to these people, except for I was saying, you got to let your values guide what you decide to do. What is holy if not that? Right. And then I was also saying, like, what would you want to happen if it's you? Like, if you are outside, you have been beaten up, regardless of any other circumstances, it's late at night, you don't have your phone. What would you want someone to do if it were you? Like, seriously. But this man, and I'm grateful for his question, he came up to me privately. He didn't want to ask the question publicly. And he said, do you think that you did that you're still worried about her, and that you brought it up today because you wanted it to benefit you? And my first response was, I really am worried about this woman. Like, she stayed here for, I don't know, a little over 24 hours. And then I took her to the train station, and she did not have a phone when she left. So I was just genuinely worried about her. But also, yeah, I did it so that I could feel better. Oftentimes, when I am in a bad place, I do something for someone else so that I can feel better. There is nothing like sitting in my grief and then being a celebrant at a funeral to help me feel better, pouring into the hearts of somebody else. There is nothing like me feeling lonely and then go sit with some folks at the nursing home who are lonely to help me feel better. And listen, you're not about to make me feel bad about that, because I'm Christian. And the Bible strongly supports the idea that helping other people's benefits us. Like, I wonder sometimes, where do we get these things we say where we like, you only help them because it made you look good. So carry each other's burdens, and in this you'll find you'll fulfill the law of Christ. And don't be weary and well doing, because you'll reap a harvest if you don't give up. Ain't nobody said that harvest that I reap got to be later. Who said it got to be later? If I help and it makes me feel better, I think that's better than you not helping, right? I mean, push back on it. Whenever I have an idea, you are welcome to push back on it. It's like, when you think about what the Proverbs say, there are at least three scriptures in Proverbs that talk about helping other people because it's good for you. It's like, whoever, I'm trying to think, it says something like, whoever refreshes will be refreshed. That might not be King James, because New International Version is my favorite. But Proverbs 11, that's where it is. And I don't know. I mean, what we gonna do? What are we gonna do? But I had a good time last night. I still haven't heard from that girl. It's been two, wait, one, two. Yeah, it's been 48 hours at least since I dropped her off, and she promised me that she was gonna send me a text, let me know she's okay. But if she doesn't, I'm gonna have to trust the Lord that she is. I also the title, since the title of that event last night was from the book, The Holy Educated Emma. For, by the way, I don't have any in inventory of that book, but it's still one of my favorites. But when I wrote that book during COVID, I also had these little pens made. Um, and I said, you know what, I'm going to sell them at this event, because they didn't move very well in 2020. I guess people felt like they didn't need lapel pens. We wasn't even wearing lapels. But last night I sold out of them, and I do have more at the house. If you're interested in these, let me know, and I'll find a space where I'm gonna be. If you in Kansas City, where we can, like, or I have them with me or something. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, because I ain't sending nothing in the mail unless you far away. But yeah, it's like, there's too often that we We want to shame somebody for doing something because it benefits them. Most people do things because they benefit them. It might not be financially, but I get incredible personal, emotional, and spiritual satisfaction from helping people. And if that's my motivation to help people, I mean, join me. Join me. That's all I got to say about that. All right? Join me. Join me. And in fact, I would love to hear you share with me when's the time you helped somebody and you didn't get nothing out of it, that it didn't benefit you in no way. You felt horrible at the end. Your spirit wasn't renewed. You didn't see no personal benefit for you or the community in which you serve. Because in that instance, I'm going to ask you about your boundaries. You out here just willy nilly, just helping people, and it ain't benefit the larger community. It ain't benefit you personally. It ain't help you feel better in your spirit. It ain't do none of that. Well, why you do it then? Why you do it then? Get me up to speed. Get me up to speed. Hey, I got another class. This one's gonna be small group, September 1st. If you go to livelyparadox.com/events, you can sign up. We're gonna be at my favorite little retreat center with the pond in the back and the walking trail, teaching folks how to get resistant teams on board when they are not, using my model, 3 hours. So let me know if you want to come. Otherwise, stop being so selfish. And if you ain't gonna help somebody, don't tear down someone else who is. I think back over that situation because there's remnants of this lovely woman being here, and maybe I, maybe things could have gone bad because maybe the world is a dangerous place. But I think some things that have happened is we've gotten too far away from community. We don't we don't think about what would we want to happen if it were us. And I need us to do more of it. It's Filter Free Friday, y'all. We got incredible work to do.